मिल चले अते लेके आवे चूड़िया मिल चले अते लेके आवे चूड़िया विच पावा विच होण चन्ना पूरिया विच पावा विच होण चन्ना पूरिया ओए हिले जा मेरा दुध मिलके हिले जा मेरा दुध मिलके.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Gurp Dhaliwal from Capture-Eyes Studio, and today we're gonna go from no makeup and turn it into an Indian wedding day appropriate look, and then change that into a reception look. So first we want to prep the skin. Go ahead and moisturize. Here I am actually working on a model that we're going to do a photo shoot after this, so I decided to film it for you guys, and I am going to be using the Born This Way foundation all over the lids. The reason why I like to do this is because I don't want any of the veins to show when I put down eyeshadows. I'm going to be taking some Shadow Insurance, prepping the lids and just blending that in with my finger. Right away, I want to frame the eyes, so I'm going to do the brows. I'm taking the Dip Brow by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm just creating short little strokes and filling in that brow. I still want it to look natural and not too forced or too fixed. I know it's kind of weird, but I always want the eyes to be the focus, and with the brows, you got to just make sure that there's good balance. So as you can see, between the one that's done and the one that's not done, there's not too much of a difference, but you can definitely tell. In a good way. Underneath, I'm just cleaning up with some concealer and dragging that downwards. I'm going to be using this palette and starting off with a soft brown as per usual, working this into the crease just to create some dimension, and so we can lay down a foundation for the other shadows we're going to be using. And on the lid, I'm using these Emme Cosmetics eyeshadows that I found. You need to check her out, guys. She's an Etsy shop. I'll leave her information in the description box below. I put down this beautiful gold color. It looks amazing. In the outer corners, I'm going to take some dark brown and start creating a V, and I'm going to be filling in that V. This is going to create some smokiness without going overboard, and I'm going to be taking a clean fluffy brush right here and rolling the edges outwards. I love doing this trick because it just blends for you. I also took some Fix Plus and added a little bit more of those pigment shadows because it just looks so much more vibrant, and this is called foiling. If you hear that term, foiling eyeshadows, this is what that's all about. I'm going to be taking this Tarte eyeliner and just creating a nice little wing, keeping in mind it's still for the morning. So I went ahead and just did that, and I'm using this brush right here. It just gives me a little bit more control. Now that the eyes are done, you definitely need some lashes. I honestly don't even remember what these lashes were, but they're not very dramatic, but they definitely add a little bit of oomph to the eyes. For the skin, I am going to be using this Urban Decay primer. You want to have amazing skin, and then you also want to color correct. Definitely color correct around the mouth, under the eyes, and then pat that out with a beauty blender. Keep in mind, guys, when you're working on someone for the wedding morning, it's all about the skin. You want to have an amazing foundation. I'm using the Born This Way foundation in Natural Beige, I believe it was. Such a beautiful foundation, and I'm using that with a dual fiber brush and then blending everything out with the beauty blender. The beauty blender just gives you an amazing finish. Make sure you take a little bit of that underneath the eyes as well. Moving on, let's use the Nars concealer in medium 1. I'm going to be creating an upside down triangular shape under the eyes, on the chin, and down the nose. You guys know the drill, and you're going to be blending this out as well. Try not to have too much product directly placed underneath the eye. Rather, take the product that you put in the triangle and push that upwards. This way the under eyes don't crease as much. I'm taking an LA Girl Pro Concealer in Almond and using this to cream contour. It's very natural, actually. I wanted to try this out instead of my usual Motives one that I used. This was really nice. For photo shoot purposes, I feel like maybe I should have added a little bit more because it is very natural on the skin, but for real life and in person, it looks amazing. And I'm also going to be using the Laura Mercier powder to bake and set the under eyes. And I'm also taking this really close along that contour that we placed on the nose. It's just going to make the nose look a lot more sharper. I'm going to be taking a little bit of powder contour and putting that into the hollows of the cheeks just to define the cheeks a little bit more. And I am using a beautiful orangey blush, and this one is by Cargo Cosmetics. In the waterline, I am going to be taking some black eyeliner. I'm using a gel liner for this because it works beautifully for the wedding morning. And if your model or your bride is having a little bit difficulty with eyeliner, just take a little break and move away from it and then come back. I'm using Bitten by Makeup Geek and just smudging this along the bottom lash line because I don't want to add too much darkness to the bottom lid yet, because I'm going to be transforming this look into a reception look after, and that's where you're going to really see that smokiness. So for the wedding morning, we just kept it as this. And I'm going to be going in with the classic red, using a lip liner by NYX first, and then filling it in with this liquid lipstick by Morphe. And I think this one is actually called Morphe, and it's such a beautiful color. It matched the outfit very nicely. So I'm just applying this with a disposable wand. If you're working on brides, just go in with disposable wands and get rid of them after, because you definitely don't need to deal with any cleanup. So I am also using the Becca highlight in Opal and using this on the high points of the cheeks. I'm going to be placing her jewelry, and the amazing jewelry and outfit is from Bombay Couture. All their information is in the description box below. So this is the finished look for the wedding morning. It's so beautiful, so classic, so clean, and this is what it looks like with everything on. Moving on, if you are going to transform this into an evening look, go ahead and start patting on some darker shadows on the lid and make sure you just blend along the way. Here we did do an outfit change, and we literally had like 20 minutes to change this look. So what I'm doing is in the inner corners, I'm just brightening it up a little bit because I want there still to be light coming through in that area. And then the outer corners, I'm taking some black eyeshadow and just blending it out. I'm going to redo the liner, and I'm also going to thicken it up. I'm using the Kat Von D Trooper liner, and as you can see, the lashes are just not enough for this look, so we're going to double them up. So I took another pair of lashes and put that on top of previous lashes we had, and now we have some extreme smokiness going on. Underneath, we're going to really take that little black dress liner and smudge it out, redo the waterline as well, and look at that. It's already changed so much. Let's get rid of that red lip and turn it into a nude lip. I'm using the Huda Beauty lip liner in Bombshell, and then also the lipstick by her as well. This is so pretty because we made the eyes a lot more smoky and then the lip neutral, and it just totally changed it up. If you have a same-day bride, if you're going from a wedding morning and changing it into a reception, this is a great option. Obviously, when you have more time, I like to redo the skin. Because this was for a photo shoot, we decided to skip that step and just change up the eyes and the lips. So this is the finished look, guys. I hope you learned something new in this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in my next one. Thanks, guys, for watching.